sound might sound a little crazy, so you have to listen to the sound with the wind and all that.
You saw probably somewhere with a signal jammer.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? One of these vans with a signal jammer.
Yeah, we rolling.
Stopping.
How's the sound? How's the sound sound?
Sounds good right now.
Because there's no speaker.
Sounds all right.
All right, good. All right, come on.
Yep. Shalom. Go out.
Yep.
Yeah, back in Matthew, the 24th chapter.
Gotta make sure it's
in the 5th verse.
Make sure it's charging here. Yep, charging.
Yep.
There you go.
It says, Matthew 24, verse 5. It says, for many shall come in my name, saying, I am a Mashiach, and shall deceive many.
Right, I am Hamash. Basically saying I'm anointed. Right? Like the mother gave a different example, but then you have actual bug outs, like you have an actual thing that said that. That's right. No?
It says, verse 6.
As a matter of fact, that devil Sean Hannity used to call Obama the anointed. You could look that up. He used to call him the anointed.
Yep.
That's how they look. That's how they look at the so-called white man anyway. Brother mentioned the so-called new. Well, they call themselves the Lion Party now, but everybody trying to put themselves in the stead of a savior.
That's right.
But what you don't realize is those individuals are there to destroy you. Okay?
That's right.
Go on.
It says, verse 6. And ye shall hear wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass.
Yeah, all these different wars and rumors of wars. See ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass. So we see the different rumors of war that's going on. You know, the threats of America is gonna hit Iran. You know, Putin stepping in, saying, you know, that's gonna change things across the line. But between America and Russia, there's been total escalation.
Yep.
Okay? It's been non-stop escalation. Especially since Donald Trump has been in office. It's been non-stop escalation.
It says
He's declaring war on you people through the ice. Especially you tribes. And by extension of that, you American people are getting harassed.
collateral damage.
Yeah, you call y'all collateral damage, right? Go ahead.
It says, but the end is not yet.
But the end is not yet. But we in the times of the end. Right? We're very close. But we gotta wait for the micro C hit to be made mandatory. All right? And we're seeing the process of that unfold right before our very eyes. Okay? So in the midst of those final few prophecies happening, tensions are on the rise, the rumor of war, conflicts on the rise.
That's right.
Right? The state of the economy is weak. People are suffering, working 2-3 jobs, still unable to make it. You know? And ain't no income tax check gonna change nothing. See, y'all gonna get that check, blow that money, and still end up in streets.
Yes.
See, the government gonna shut down, so y'all won't get no damn check.
Yay.
You ain't got nothing coming. Hard time. It says, verse 7, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginnings of sorrows.
Could someone check their phone real quick? What the hell?
I don't want to hit that X's to end it.
Yeah, it's showing only that. Hold up. That's crazy.
Well,
It's
there we go. All right, so that might have bumped the thing.
okay. I can take this off. We're not using this, right? We're not using this anyway.
Or I'll just keep this
Leave it
off
on?
to the side. Just keep it off to the
Okay,
side.
yeah.
Yeah, all these are the beginnings of sorrows. When you read 2nd Ezra, the 8th chapter, the 50th verse, it says, many great miseries shall be done to them in the last time. They walk a great ride, man. That's what great sorrows is happening right now.
Yep.
That six-pack joke is catching hell. You cut on TikTok, every other video is him sitting in his car, basically about to put a revolver to his head and end his misery.
Yep.
Many great miseries, man.
Yeah, a lot of people are suffering mentally because they're suffering financially. The scriptures talk about money being a defense and wisdom being a defense. So when you got your money being messed with, you don't have nothing to defend yourself against those bills and those penalties and the loss of material items. Right? It's like Gerald Celente said, if people have nothing left to lose, they lose it. So people are in a state of losing. And it's just the beginning. Right? There ain't no mass famine yet. The cities ain't fully cut off yet.
Yeah.
Right? That still has to happen. The scriptures talk about one shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able.
So we're gonna get.
Yeah.
This is
Do we finish off in Matthew?
That was
okay,
it, Matthew.
All right. Yeah, let's go.
2nd Ezra 15. I'll start at verse 14. And it reads, it says, "Woe unto the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands."
Yeah, nobody will this war better than Esau Edom. And people, these Edomites are basically divorcing their husbands because they seeing that the kind of treatment that Jake was getting, now they suffering from. And so they wondering, why you not picking up the sword, going out there executing judgment, when you see us getting shot in the face and you're not doing nothing about it. That's what we basically waiting for. We're waiting for Six Pack Joe to get tired of being oppressed like Jake is being oppressed and go out there and make an Egyptian against Egyptians. Because nobody can make the fireworks happen better than Esau Edom.
Well, didn't that just recently happen in Delaware? Didn't the Edomite run up into the precinct?
Oh yeah.
A couple of officers, didn't
it? Killed the state trooper.
A state trooper.
Y'all talking about DMV?
Yeah, the DMV. Yep. The Delaware DMV. Yep. The guy came up in there, and I guess the guy was actually to go in there to kill one of the tellers, and the state trooper got in the way. I guess kind of saved it. And then it's crazy because they had a memorial for the state trooper guy, man. They fucking all the 95 down there was lit up with just police officers. I've never seen so many police officers in my life. I was on my way to work at 6, 7 in the morning. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Why are there all these fucking state troopers? And I found out that they were doing the what's it called, the service war like that. You know, they live streamed it, everything.
Yeah, like a memorial.
All for this one state trooper.
Yeah, the fireworks not really gonna start until Six Pack Joe get frustrated and bring his sword out. Because Jake, we don't have no manufacturing companies to make these weapons, these ammunition.
You can't be Esau on his own blessing. It's literally his blessing.
When they fight each other, that's when the real fireworks gonna come on.
Yeah, but remember, the Lord said he's gonna rouse Jake up, though.
Yeah.
You know, Jake go get, he'll get on, but it ain't gonna last as
because Jake ain't with the shit either, right? You know, you got with this, with the ICE agents, man. They, a lot of people ain't tolerating that shit. So even though, they got the guns and they got basically the government backing them, they got Esau backing these ICE agents. That's not stopping Jake from still trying to basically tell them that they're gonna stand up against him.
Yeah, wait till it goes to hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah.
They gonna stomp these Edomites out. That's why these Edomites, the military's gonna have to roll in.
Yeah.
The troops gonna have to roll in.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Hand in hand, Jake is gonna wipe them with the floor like a mop.
Yeah. What's that called? The crowd control police come in and stuff like that with the tear gas and the riot police come in. You can't fight against that. Not against their numbers.
Yeah, they got water cannons. Yep. The sound.
The sound wave. Yeah. Yep. The LA. I think it's called the LAD. The large joint. It shoots sound waves at a certain point that disperse the crowd, and if you don't leave, your ears will start bleeding and shit.
Yep.
Same shit they hit Madero's people with.
Right.
So it brought them to their knees.
Then they should be shooting these people with rubber bullets.
Oh, fuck, man. Yeah. Because the rubber, they broke the one boy's eye socket.
Right. Yeah.
With the rubber bullet, man.
Hey, that might be supposedly non-lethal, but
that shit hurt.
Yeah, that's...
It's a projectile.
Yeah.
For real.
It gets the job done.
That's right. I'll read it again. In 2nd Ezra 15 and 15, it says, "The sword and the destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands.
Right, like we're saying, the modern day sword is the gun. They're going to be taking up their different weapons.
Right. It says, verse 16, for this shall be sedition among men,
Right.
and invading one another.
Now, the word sedition, I believe, means the inciting of rebellious speech.
And you have people doing that. What's called? This is one Jake. He was a veteran, and he had a fur coat on, and he's like, y'all some punks. But basically, he's basically saying the next thing to do is not line up to the voting box, but line up to the bullet box. There was I think the Elder Malcolm.
Well, yeah,
did a
even
video
as
on that.
actors, which you know, and you got to keep in mind everything is dead inside. But anyway, you had Edward Norton. You know,
He
would say, listen, basically we're at a time where people got to start to stand up.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
It's time that people stand up.
Time for a revolution.
Yes. Yep.
It says, I'm reading again, so there should be sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power.
You got this guy, Mark Ruffalo. He's another one. Acting like he's a spokesperson for the people. You know, talking against ICE and what this current so-called administration is doing. Remember, that's all just to play on the emotions of the people.
And paid acting.
Yep.
That's right.
They're doing their job. It's just another performance. You know, and all these people that you see being interviewed, different actors and actresses and celebrities, and you know, all of these things that you see going on, they're just performances. Yeah. They're lower level witches and warlocks. They even hire people that they interview on these different news media outlets. They're just actors.
Yep.
A lot of times they're just actors. Unless Esau's is taking advantage and becoming or being an opportunistic devil that he is, most of these things that you see is just straight stage.
That's right.
It's like you put
Like
it,
the movie was it Wag the Dog? Somebody look up Wag the Dog and look at the movie plot summary. I believe it's Wag the Dog. Which they were going to this producer, which was played by hey, what's the actor that played Rain Man? I always forget that dude's name, man.
Dustin Hoffman.
Tom Cruise and Dustin Hoffman. So they go to Dustin Hoffman. It's basically like a Hollywood producer.
Yeah.
And he had to create an event that would be believable by the American people, persuade them for the justification for a certain conflict that they were going to start. You got the plot point for Wag the Dog?
Damn, that sounds like another movie too. Hold on.
All right, what does that say?
It's an overview. 2 weeks prior to re-election, the United States president landed in the middle of a sex scandal.
Okay, so he got caught up in a sex scandal, right?
Yeah.
Wait, that sounds like who right now?
Yeah, boy. Yeah.
The boy in the estate Steam files.
Yeah.
That boy.
Yeah, the island files, whatever you want to call it. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Computer files.
Yeah.
like IBM.
Yeah.
It says, in need of outside help to quell the situation, presidential advisor Winford Ames enlists the expertise of the spin doctor Conrad Burin.
Right, they took a dude out of prison. His dude was bugged out, but they took him out of prison, and because basically his mind was gone, they dressed him up and they said, "You're going to be the American hero in this fake conflict we're going to set up." The dude's a bugged out prison guy holding the gun, and they basically saluted him. It was crazy, man. But that's what they be doing.
Yeah.
They got crisis actors. They got people under mind control. They got people, you know, presented a certain way to further the agenda or the narrative. Go ahead.
yeah, they did in the Iron Man too. When they had that guy in the room with the lady.
Yeah. I was another. That's another one that I was thinking of. Yep. That's it. Yep. American funded teaism.
Sleeper agents.
Yep.
Let's go. The Winter Soldier type motherfuckers, man.
Yep. Go ahead.
It says who decides a distraction is the best course of action. Marine approaches Hollywood producer Stanley Montes.
Right, which was played by Dustin Hoffman.
to help him fabricate a war in Albania.
There you go. So they fabricated a whole conflict war because of a scandal. And they created a war hero and everything.
Look at the president of Ukraine. He was a damn actor.
Yeah.
Ronald Reagan was a damn actor.
Right?
Yeah, yeah.
True. Our current sitting president. He's an entertainer.
Yeah, literally.
This motherfucker was in WWE versus facing Vince McMahon.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, I remember that shit.
You know?
Yeah, I remember that shit.
Battle of the Billionaires. Remember?
Yeah.
It's called Battle of the Billionaires. Then he had his own show, right?
Yeah. Apprentice.
Yeah. The Apprentice.
What shows you that?
He has casinos in Jersey, or did.
Well, yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. Yeah, the Trump Taj Mahal. Yeah.
Well, it shows you again that this has to be Nero all over again, because Nero is the same way. You know, Nero, even though he was a ruler, he had a thing for the theater.
Right.
You know, he wanted to be loved by the people in the form of theatrics. And this is the same thing with Donald Trump, man. That's the same script coming back. He's very theatrical. The first person I know that constantly fucking tweet.
Yeah.
And shit. I've never known any other president to be fucking tweeting that way much, man. You know, going
And
on Twitter
the only
and
one that
saying,
was this easy to make fun of was fucking George Bush Jr.
yeah, yeah.
The only one that was this easy to make fun of. Donald Trump he's just a walking meme all the damn time. Everything he say, you know, everything he say and do is just comical. You know, there's constant skits about this guy. Everyone wants to mock his damn impersonate him, I should say, in a mocking fashion. Nobody revere this guy or respect this guy. Look at what South Park did to him, you know?
Yeah.